My dear brothers and sisters, namaste. I'm going to share two simple stories, two little stories with you. Nothing big. But I hope they inspire you in the same way that they inspire me. In April this year, I spent 2 weeks teaching in a school called Parichay in New Delhi. Now, Delhi is the cosmopolitan capital city of India, but it is also paradoxically a sewage-filled hub of poverty. It was in one such area that this school, Parichay, was located. Most of the students were under 12 years of age. They had done multiple jobs while also going to school. During my classes, they would bombard me with questions. I want to share some of those questions with you. How was the earth formed? How big is the universe? How does an airplane fly? Why are some people poor and some people rich? Does God exist? Despite their hardships, these kids are full of optimism and a sense of wonder about our world. They dream of becoming teachers, leaders, engineers, and artists when they all grow up. Like all of us, they wish to make their families and countries proud. When you return from such an experience, it changes you at so many levels. When I went back to the United States, I experienced the same thing. Having seen an 11-year-old juggle 2 jobs and school at the same time, I could no longer complain about my own workload. Having walked with children across sewer-filled streets just to get to school, the morning San Francisco traffic does not bother you anymore. The key point is that as young employees, when we engage independently in such experiences, whether it's on a vacation or on a free time, they do enrich our perspective before anything else. My second story, dear friends, is about what happens when our employers join this initiative and help pair employees, their skills, their talents with nonprofits. Recently, Google teamed up with Hands-On Bay Area in San Francisco. It's a local organization which pairs up employees with nonprofits that they feel strongly about. As a result, I found myself working with a nonprofit called Marine Science Institute. Now, imagine being a little kid for a moment. Marine Science Institute takes all kids for free on their boat into the San Francisco Bay. You get to throw a net, catch fish, measure fish, and then safely release the fish back into the ocean. This voyage of giggles, laughter, and awe builds appreciation of marine science and teaches young kids about the importance of environment. But like several other nonprofits, MSI was struggling with outreach and raising money. They also needed better internal organization. So we helped them with knowledge that I and my colleagues use and take for granted every day at work. Simplifying their computer systems itself made a big difference. We prepared a blueprint for a social media strategy, design for an app, and a partnership with academia. As MSI continues its voyage, it is fun to sometimes sit back and think how someone like me, a nervous vegetarian, spent an entire day measuring fish on their boat. My friends, I strongly believe that global business stands to gain a lot by encouraging employees to engage and work in such projects. They are good for the individual, but they're also good for the business. For all of you as young individuals, these experiences involve unfamiliar settings, working with people you may have never met before. This is one of the best ways to learn how to lead without authority, to learn how to build a team, and to grow as an individual. Now, for the business, many employers spend a lot of money to attract and retain talent. Financial incentives like bonuses provide money. Awards provide recognition. But experiences like these, they build lasting memories, the kinds I can share with my children someday. They build a sense of connection that no other financial incentive could. Maybe not all companies can give their employees time off, but perhaps can facilitate connection between employees and nonprofits, or recognize employees who volunteer in their spare time. Finally, Carolyn Schwartz from the University of Massachusetts has found this very interesting thing in her research. Helping others leads to better mental health. Now, this is something that you heard from Ariana Huffington yesterday as well. If you want to be happy, my friends, help others. If you want to be happier, make your colleagues and friends happier by helping them help others. Let's create a ripple effect at our workplaces. Let's ask how we can encourage a culture of helping others at our own organizations. Let's ask how we can challenge our organizations to go further in creating such opportunities. I invite you to reflect. If you have a skill or talent, you owe it to give it back. Let's help create a happier, healthier, prosperous, one young world. Thank you.